Hello student, in this video we will discuss about the electrical resistivity, and electrical resistivity is a specific resistance, and that depend, I have told you in the last video, that depend on the material of the substances, and on the basis of that the three kind of the substances which shows the different kind of electrical uh, resistivity. So what are those? So first one is conductor, insulator and the alloy. So what about the conductor having very low amount of electrical resistivity, the value is given here, and the insulator having the high resistivity and the value is this, and alloy. So what is alloy? Alloy is the homogeneous mixture of metal and non-metal, or sometime metal and the metal. So the range of the electrical resistivity of the alloy is in between these two value. Yes, then student, we will talk about the, on the basis of resistance we will talk about the what is conductor, resistor and insulator. So the substance which show the low resistance, that is conductor, and the substance which shows the appreciable resistance, appreciable means what, enough and adequate resistance shows by the any resistor, so that is a resistor only, that quite enough resistance will show by this material, and the insulator shows the high resistance, so that is the insulator. Yes, then student, the next topic is a very important, that is the total resistance in the series system. So in this system we will talk about what is the total resistance, and how much amount of electric current is present, and what is how the potential difference is differ for each resistor. So you need to remember, when we talk about the total series system, so the current is present in the on each resistor will be same. Yes, and while the potential difference is differ for the each resistor. For example, this is the diagram. Yes, and in this diagram R1, R2 and R3, three resistors are connected in a series system. What is the series system? One node of one wire is directly attached to another end of the wire, then similarly next wire is connected directly. Yes, and because I said the potential difference is differ in the series system, so because of that we need to use 3 voltmeter on each resistor. Yes, so we'll see the different kind of value in these voltmeter, and as we start the circuit, yes, or close the circuit, and when the current flow, so we will see what in the ammeter the value of current will be similar. Yes, so student, this is a very important point. What is this? In the series system, electric current is the same on each resistor, but potential difference is differ for each resistor. Yes, so we will bring the here Ohm's law, so you know V is equals to IR. So as the potential differences differ, so for R1 resistor we will write like this: V1 is equals to IR1, and for R2 resistor we will write like this: V2 is equals to IR2. Because I is the constant, so we will not change the value of I. And for the similarly for R3 resistor we'll get the value V3 is equals to IR3. So from these three equation, if we take out the total amount of the potential difference, so V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3, and in this equation we will put the value from these three equation. So we will get like this: IR is equals to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. So we'll take here I as a common and cancel out in the both side. So equivalent resistance or total resistance we will get R1 plus R2 plus R3. Yes, if a student number of the resistor are 5, 6, 7, so on, we can add here. So student, from here I can say in this series system the resistance is maximum. Why? Because if for example R1 having the 5 ohm value, I am giving example for this, and these all having the same value. Yes, so what will happen? The total resistance will get here 15 ohm. Yes, so in this series system, the resistance is maximum. You need to remember this. Okay, so this is all about the series system, and this is the formula of this series system. Then student, we will talk about the parallel system. Okay, and parallel system is completely vice versa of the series system. In this system, the electric current is different in the each resistor, but the potential difference will be same. So similarly, we'll take here Ohm's law. So this is the diagram of parallel system. What is this? R1, R2 and R3. These all are connecting to each other at one point. That's why we are saying this system is parallel system. So as we start the circuit or close the circuit, so current start to flow, and current here, current is I, but as it will go in R1 resistor, so it will become I1, and for R2 it will become I2, and for R3 it will become I3. And because the terminal of these all resistor having the same point, that's why we need to use only here one potential 1 voltmeter, and that will tell us about the potential difference of the circuit. Yes, then what we'll get here? So for the R1 resistor, student, we can write I1 from the according to Ohm's law. As we cross multiply, so we'll get value I is equals to V upon R. So for R1 resistor, the value of I will be I1 is equals to V upon R1. This is equation number first. Then for the second resistor, we can write the I2 is equals to V upon R2. This is the second equation. And for the third resistor, we can write I3 is equals to V upon R3. Yes, then if we calculate the total current, so amount of total current will be I1 plus I2 plus I3. Yes, and for these value of current will bring the their value from these three equation. Yes, so finally we'll get V upon R, V upon R1, V upon R2, V upon R3. Yes student, please don't get confused, I get some mistake here. Then what will happen? V is a common in these three, so we'll bring out as a common and cancel out. So finally for the parallel system, we'll get the formula total equivalent to resistance is equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. So as the student, if the resistor get increase, or the number of the resistor are too many, so we can add here. So this is the formula of the parallel system. This is all about the second video of electric current. Thank you.